As you start to listen, just think for a moment about the subtle ways in which our minds operate. It's amazing, isn't it? How so much of our thinking, our choices, even our emotions, they often come from a deeper place. A place we aren't fully aware of. And as you consider that, you might begin to notice how the words that we use and the stories we tell, they're far more powerful than we often give them credit for. Picture, if you will, a moment when you're deeply engrossed in something. Maybe it's a story or perhaps a conversation. Now notice how your body, your feelings, they seem to respond, don't they? Like a wave, carried along by the structure, the rhythm of the words, the emotions that they invoke. Isn't it interesting how, even without us consciously realizing it, the structure, the flow, the sequence of the words, it has such an impact on how we feel. The meanings, they might mean one thing, but the emotional associations, those are something else. And as you allow your mind to really take that in, you begin to understand the power of the emotional associations. Words like persuasion and manipulation, for example. They seem like they're different, but aren't they just two sides of the same coin? The feelings they spark, the energy they carry, they can be vastly different though. Now let's consider how the simplest of the emotional states can begin to shape the entire direction of your experience. It's like a switch. One thought, one shift in feeling, and suddenly your perception of everything can change. Notice how, when you really connect with a feeling of what's being said, it can just start to feel as though you've always known it. You might even feel as though you've been here before, experiencing the same connection with the world. And you begin to see the possibilities. What would it feel like to be in total control of these states? To take charge of the way you feel, the way you influence others, with the tiniest shift in a word. It's fascinating, isn't it? How a single word, whether it's calm, desire, or even something as simple as trust, can transport you, change everything you see, everything you feel. Imagine now the ease with which you could choose to change your emotional state, to move from one feeling to another effortlessly. What would it feel like to use this power at will, guiding your emotions and guiding the emotions of others? So just imagine as you sink deeper into this feeling, that every time you think of something, you feel more connected to it, more drawn to it. The way people use stories, emotions and words, how they create feelings so real, so tangible, they almost seem to take on a life of their own. And in this moment, just imagine how quickly you can transform, how easy it is for you to step into a new experience. And you might even notice, as you think of this now, that there's a sense of power in knowing how emotions, they're really like thought forms. And you might even notice how, over time, the more you allow yourself to feel certain things, the easier it becomes to access them, to carry them with you. You start to realize how emotions, they aren't just fleeting, they build, they grow, and they create the very atmosphere of your life. And as you begin to see how it all works, you might feel a gentle understanding begin to form, because you've always known deep down that everything you do, it isn't about the thing itself, but it's about the feelings that those things give you. It's the way you interact with your own body, your thoughts, and the world around you. And in this knowing, you start to see how these emotions, these primal drives, they can guide you, direct you, and even protect you. You feel the shift now, perhaps as you begin to see how words can seduce, can captivate your imagination, can take you places you might never have expected. Isn't it incredible how a single word, like passion or lust, it can stir something deep within you? And you realize that in using these words, in weaving them together, your thoughts, your actions, and your life, you can change everything. But remember, it's the subtlety of it all, the power of the structure and the feeling, that makes it so powerful. It's the way your mind responds to these words, how your body reacts, how you can shift from one state to another with just a thought, a word. The magic is in the dance between them, the way they play off each other, building and creating. And as you begin to notice this process, you might find the more that you explore these feelings, these words, the easier it becomes to influence and to be influenced. To step into a new world, a new reality, by simply paying attention to how you feel, how others feel, and how easy the right words can shape everything. Now feel yourself anchored into this place, grounded in the knowing that you have the power to create whatever emotional experience you desire, simply by choosing the right words to use, the stories you tell, and the way you allow yourself to feel. Because in this moment you realize it's all within your control, and you feel more confident, more aware, and more alive than ever before. And as you move through the world, you can tap into this knowledge, this ability to see quickly how everything can change around you, simply by shifting your focus, your words, your feelings. You can start now, just like this, feeling the power within you, allowing that power to grow. So just imagine as you sit there, comfortable and at ease, allowing yourself to fully relax, how your mind naturally begins to wander through the things you truly desire. It's almost how attraction works, isn't it? That magnetic pull, the way someone can make you feel drawn in, without even saying a word. And as you think about this, you might start to notice how, when attraction is real, it flows effortlessly. You don't have to try. You don't have to work at it. It just happens. Attraction, it's so much more than just physical. It's a feeling, a connection, something deeper. And as you allow yourself to experience this, you might realize that it's not the surface level that matters, but the subtle energy that flows between two people. There's a dance that happens, isn't there? A flow of energy, a rhythm, almost like two magnets coming together, naturally aligning. And when you feel it, you don't even have to think about it. It simply is. You can feel it, see it, and it draws you in without effort. And yet, so much of it happens at a level you don't even consciously control. And now, as you let this feeling grow, you might notice how, even when you aren't thinking about it, your body picks up on the slightest shift, your heart rate, your posture, the way your breath changes. And all of this, these small things that your body's doing, they're aligning that attraction. The body knows long before your mind even catches up. Isn't it incredible how your body knows what your mind doesn't always notice? It's almost as though you're a magnet, naturally pulling in the energy of the people around you. And when that energy aligns, when it matches, that is when the magic happens. Attraction, it isn't a force you need to control. It's simply a matter of being open to it, ready to receive it, ready to allow it to flow. And as you realize this truth, you might start to notice how you've already been using this energy, this attraction, without even knowing. The way you walk into a room, the way you speak, the way you smile. Each one of these things sends out a signal, a silent invitation. And when you begin to think about it, you start to see how easy it is to connect with that energy, to pull in what you want. It's as if the universe, your surroundings, your very presence, they're in tune with the vibrations you send out. It's like a game, isn't it? The play of energy. The way the right words, the right actions can shift everything in your favour. Now imagine, just imagine, how powerful it feels to know. Attraction, it isn't something you need to chase. Instead, it's something that flows effortlessly from you. And all you need to do is be fully present, aware of what you already have, and ready to share it with the world around you. As you think about this more, you might begin to notice how your feelings shift, how they begin to align with intentions. There's a natural flow of attraction, a rhythm that, once you tap into it, allows you to move seamlessly from one moment to the next. And isn't it exciting to think, when you align your inner words with that energy, everything becomes easier. The connections you desire simply manifest, drawn to you by the very force of your presence. Think about it, every gesture, every look, every word, they all have the power to amplify that attraction. You see, the more you focus on your energy, the more it intensifies. Your energy flows like a river, constantly drawing in those who resonate with it. And as you begin to notice this, you realize you're already becoming that magnet. You're already attracting the energy you seek. And in this moment, as you feel the power of attraction, you understand this energy, it isn't just about the surface, it's about the deeper connection, the subtle signals that you send out into the world. So in the way you hold your body, the way you move through the space around you. These things speak louder than words. They call forth attention, magnetize others, and draw them closer, without you even trying. Isn't it fascinating how effortlessly this works? You might even notice how your confidence, your sense of self, grows stronger with every passing moment. And it's incredible to think that attraction, that deep magnetic pull, is just waiting for you to realize it. It's already there, waiting to be harnessed. When you shift your awareness, when you truly connect to this feeling, it becomes almost automatic. The connections that you seek fall into place, one after another, drawn in by the very essence of who you are. And in this knowing, in this realization, you start to see attraction. It isn't about seeking or chasing. No, it's about becoming. Becoming the very thing that draws others in. And as you allow yourself to step into this flow, you begin to feel more alive, more vibrant, more in tune with the world around you. It's as if every part of you is aligned with the very energy that brings people closer, that creates connection, that brings forth deep, meaningful relationships. You may even feel that gentle surge of energy as you allow yourself to fully embody this. It's like an internal shift when you move from the inside out, and the world around you shifts in response. You start to realize attraction, true attraction. It isn't something you need to work hard for. It's something that's already within you, ready to flow, to be shared, and to create deeper connection with those around you. And now, as you take this feeling with you, you can feel how natural it is to allow attraction to flow freely, effortlessly. You're already in tune with the rhythm of it, with the energy of it, and with the subtle ways it draws people closer. Because when you allow this energy to work for you, when you connect deeply with the attraction that lives within you, you can feel how powerful it is. You can feel how easy it is for everything to fall into place, exactly as it should. And as you continue to notice, you realize how attraction is truly a process of alignment, not a force but an invitation. You're simply inviting the right energy, the right connections to come towards you. And when you truly embrace this, when you step into this flow, everything changes. You feel it in your body. You sense it in the air around you. And with each passing moment, you become more magnetic, more powerful, and more capable of drawing what you desire to you. The world is responding to you now. You're in alignment with that deeper, natural flow of attraction. The more you trust it, the more it becomes a part of you. You're the magnet, and the pull you feel is real, it's true, and it's yours. The energy that you send out is returned to you tenfold. And now, as you hold that feeling of power, confidence, and ease in your body, you carry this with you into every moment, into every interaction. Attraction, it isn't something you chase, it's something you become. And with each breath, you feel it becoming more and more natural, flowing effortlessly every day. And isn't that amazing?